And another example with US30 to mix things up a little bit more. This time, March 2023. Why not? Right, so we have literally 3 years with March examples of 2021, 2022, and 2023. So can't be more than that. So let's see. On the 1st of March, what a surprise, we had a semi-good starter kit, I would say, as price action was a little bit messing around. Again, be just aware of when they show you the trend that you want to induce the trend first to bring in premature sellers, induce high once again, and then you technically can take the signature scenarios when it taps back into the mitigation of the inducement, right? But then they just decided to create this crazy smart money trap down there with literally 4 touches to that smart money trap of Asia low. And of course, faking the equal highs in here. Look at how they do that. Always the same shit. And then finally taking out the Asia lows, the quadruple bottom down there as well with the inducement, which we want to now trade away from, of course, right? Then price pulls back into it a little bit, gives us another very nice point of interest for, again, you already see what they're doing in Asia here. They're creating this crazy channel or trend down there, right? Creating the equal lows. What a surprise. And of course, now this little trend in here as well, so you know what to expect already. And trend, little trend getting induced, right? The big trend is getting induced to the high side to again bring premature buyers in it, coming from this support, coming from this continuation up here, right? Again, premature buyers getting induced, and of course, boom, inducement low of Asia low. And what's our perfect scenario? London open to the absolute minute, just shy of this perfect mitigation point in here. So we wait patiently. Okay. And what do we also have in here? A relevant break of structure zone, right? So this could be technically our perfect signature scenario. Again, for the extreme entry, you're right in this area. Right, again, you grab liquidity of the equal lows, you build the trend liquidity, you induce it prematurely to the upside, right? So now you just have to wait for confirmations if you don't like to trade these extreme zones, as something like this could happen as well. Create equal highs once again. So technically, I would take this trade right here personally, but again, if you're more like confirmed trades, again, that's where the danger of it can fuck around a little bit, but it's all good. So it's definitely 100% valid to take it here. Stop loss goes below here. If you wait for more confirmations, here's your relevant break of structure. What is a price, right? So you wait for what? Look at that, how beautiful that is. Another equal highs being created to even push price even lower, give retailers again and everyone the confirmation. Oh, crazy resistance and a huge downtrend. It has to go down, blah, 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 right? So of course it's a trap. So what do you wait for, right? So here you go. You have your perfect mitigation of the signature inducement trade in London. Here is your first buy entry, right? So you take it with the mitigation, absolute perfect, stop goes below here, right? If you take these buys in here, stop goes below here, right? So we wait for reaction, of course. What do? They show the trend, right? So they always track where they build liquidity. So you expect what after they build liquidity and show the liquidity to first induce them in, give them the last impact of when to buy, right? And where do they put the stop losses when they buy? Below here, right? Below here as well. A few of them, and a few crazy ones always below there, but there's nothing we can do about them, right? But on the other side, this is your order flow entry, right? Away from the inducement. So again, when they fake the break of the trend line, right, to bring in sellers, right? Now they're faking the double bottom to bring in buyers. They fake the reaction, right? So guess what? That's your fake Koch already to lock in the confirmations for reversal traders, continuation traders away from this trend, right? They want to see new lows being formed, right? So, okay, they're already getting stopped out, the premature sellers, but this again brings in new buyers, right? So we still have our order flow entries. Again, they're trapping literally everyone. And finally, boom, a buyer getting stopped out in the time window of New York, right? And this also taps into the mitigation, right? So this, again, when it comes back low, you definitely can be ready for another buy in here with the order flow, or again, you wait for something like this when it comes lower into mitigation once again, or you change, for example, to the 1 minute to see if they come lower to give you another mitigation or lower time frames. And again, target should be minimum. What? Next liquidity for sure, right? So you can easily aim for the next liquidity zones in here. Same thing in here. Look at this perfect perfect signature scenario in here. Isn't it crazy how it's always the same, right? So let's see and wait what they did. Well, obviously I know because I took these trades. And obviously they came back just a little bit, faking around, and then they just decided to absolutely smack these targets. Again, as always, they fake the double, triple, quadruple tops before. They fake the reactions. This just gives you more confidence that they're gonna about to smack them, right? First with a little wick, and then giving the death blow. It's always the same, and that's when you can close your sells. And of course, even today, it was the same exact scenario when they have Asia range induce low to just go higher. It's always the same shit.